We have now officially legalized edibles in Canada. It is official. Edibles are now legalized in Canada, and so are cannabis-infused beverages. So edibles are legalized in Canada. Cannabis-infused beverages are legalized in Canada. And now we only have to wait 60 days for them to actually start showing up on the shelves. After they start showing up on the shelves, companies will be able to start generating revenue. So I really anticipate this starting to show up on the shelves January 2020. I would say it would take about 90 days for us to really start seeing some revenue. And then I would say in Q2 2020 is when we're going to start seeing an additional 10 to 30% revenue for all of these companies across the board from the legalization of edibles and cannabis-infused beverages. So this is a huge day in Canada for legalization. We are also on the anniversary of legalization of cannabis in Canada. Last year, it's the 1 year anniversary. So Canada has now officially been legal for 1 year. And on the anniversary date, not only are we legal for 1 year, we also have a new product. Edibles and cannabis-infused beverages are now legal in Canada. It's a reason to celebrate. Roll them if you got them. Wherever you are in the world, roll them if you got them. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and fly. Smoke with responsibility. Eat those edibles with responsibility. But this is a big day. This is a big day in the cannabis sector, and we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate in style. And we're putting the entire sector on a full alert. Remember, the entire sector has been down at 52-week lows. Everything is a buy in the sector. But remember, invest in the best. The best is blessed. Not every single cannabis company will make it. Only the best will make it. Look at the ones with the most profit. Those are the ones that have the best chance of winning. I'm putting the entire sector on a full alert. We are now legal for edibles in Canada, cannabis-infused beverages. This is huge news, breaking news. And of course, your boys bring it to you first because I'm a real investor, not just a guy that goes on YouTube and talks.
Cannabis Stocks.
I'm an investor, folks. Who else do you know that has this jacket? Who's got these hats? Huh? There's only one man. Your boy. Time to celebrate. We're going to celebrate in style. Roll up a big blunt and celebrate in style. We on a full alert. And how it's gonna blow up, make you throw up. KSHB, what they gonna be? We gave you all the answers. TRST shit, you know it's cancerous. Don't forget about Africa. We brought you into harvest, but why you still hate on the kid? Why that shit is far-fetched? Just the 52-week lows. That's just how it goes.
Rich TV and shit. We about to make some dough. Yo, right on everything in January. Shit is popping now. Rolling up some good in the backwood, and we puffing clouds. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Yeah, full alert, it's full alert. Let me take you to the future.
With ACB on top, I free and right, shit in the second spot.
I'm like Jordan in his prime. Shooting with Pippin, making money all the time, fucking with some
man.
Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know what's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. Dealing with the fever, that shit diva with that heater. You can leave that shit with Beaver. I don't fuck with non-believers. I got fire in my pocket, take my way into Supreme. If you bet on this company, you gon' make some great. XOI, I got lots of that. It's about to pop it fat. I ain't gotta stop the rap to tell you that you copping that. Vivo, I got that in my Speedo. With eyes closed, eating a burrito or eating on some fucking Cheetos. Yeah, you know you buy that shit. It's a new strike on these haters, and then this will get you hit. You bow down, I ain't a hater like you. You bow down, no greater trader than you. You bow down, I ain't a hater like you. You bow down, no greater trader than you.
Let's go.
Full alert, it's full alert. Yo, full alert, it's full alert. Full alert, it's full alert. Yo, full alert, it's full alert.
I'm going to get into all your guys' questions. We're in no rush today. This is a celebration day. This is Legalization Day 2.0 in Canada. Smash that like button. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching. We've got people watching on LiveMe through Instagram. What's up, LiveMe? We got people watching on YouTube, the greatest streaming platform in the universe. What's up, YouTube and the people of the cannabis sector? So, what a day. What a day. Legalization 2.0. America hasn't even legalized yet. We just legalized for the second time in Canada, making Canada the world leader of cannabis. Ha ha! How good does that sound? Canada is the world leader of cannabis, folks. Everybody else is chasing Canada because we're legal in flower, we're legal in edibles, and we're legal in cannabis-infused beverages. Everybody's like, you got to invest in those MSOs. Forget Canadian cannabis companies. I'm like, really? Last time I looked, America's not even legal, first of all. Secondly, last time I looked, they don't got edibles legalized. They don't got cannabis-infused beverages legalized. Canada just legalized the whole damn thing. We just legalized the whole damn thing. We are the best, and we are blessed here in Canada. We are the world leader in cannabis education, cannabis, everything. Canada is now the world leader, as we already knew they were. And I'm not trying to say that MSOs are not the way to go. America is 10 times the size of Canada. So clearly, when America legalizes, that will be the most biggest epic catalyst ever in the history of the cannabis sector. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But when is it going to legal? When is it going to legalize? We are already legal for 1 year in Canada. We are the leaders of the free world when it comes to cannabis. We are now stepping up our game. We are officially legal for edibles, flower, cannabis-infused beverages, the whole damn thing. We are the leaders of the pack. It's true, just like your boy is the leader of the pack when it comes to cannabis stock investing. There's nobody else that's been talking about it longer than me. There's nobody else been doing videos about the cannabis sector longer than me. There's nobody else bigger and more influential than your boy in the cannabis sector. That's a fact. I think we all know this, okay? I want to make it clear to you guys. The entire cannabis sector is at a 52-week low. The entire cannabis sector is at a 52-week low. Now is the time to buy, people. Now is the time to buy. I'm going to say this over and over until I'm blue in my fucking face. Now is the time to buy. We got the fastest growing sector in the world starting to legalize globally. We got companies whose revenues are growing every quarter, quarter after quarter after quarter after quarter. We got companies starting to become profitable. We got companies starting to have EBITDA, and we're just getting started. Trulieve, who's the #1 revenue generating cannabis company since this new legalization wave, not including Scott's Miracle-Gro. Trulieve is making $30 million a quarter in profit. They are #1, making $120 million a year in profit, and that number will grow bigger. They are the leader. Everybody else is chasing them. Everybody else wants to be them. That's a fact. When all the other companies figure it out and they start showing profit, there's no turning back. After that, the profits will only get bigger and bigger and more robust and bigger and more robust and bigger and more robust and bigger. And this is why I'm trying to explain to you guys. Don't listen to all the bullshit artists out there. Don't listen to all the fucking losers out there. Listen to the winner who has predicted every single crash and every single explosion since inception of this sector. Mark my words. We're at 52-week lows. We will see 52-week highs again. And when we see those 52-week highs, take a look at all the charts of all the cannabis stocks in the sector, the top 10 in Canada, the top 10 in the US. Everything is around 52-week lows. The upside from here is at least 100 to 200% upside across the board. So when everything does explode, which it will, and we start seeing 52-week highs again, the upside for you, the investors at home, is 100 to 200% on your money. On your money. And that's just on average. There's 100 to 200% upside on average. Some companies are going to go up 500%. Some companies are going to go up 1,000%. Remember this day. Mark it on your calendars. October 17th, 2019, the day that Rich predicted that the entire cannabis sector was at a bottom and that we would see 52-week highs again for the entire sector, a sector that is newly legal, a sector that's been legal for 1 year, that just legalized edibles and cannabis-infused beverages in Canada, a sector that is growing, a sector that every expert, analyst has predicted would grow exponentially every single year for the next 20 fucking years. You think these stocks are not going to go up with it? Did Amazon go up after the .com bubble? They call it the bubble. But yeah, last time I looked, Amazon runs the world, right? Yeah. Did they go up? Did Google go up after the .com bubble? Did Google go up and rule the world? Because last time I looked, Google runs the world, right? Did Facebook go up after the .com bubble? Facebook went public at $30, right? They hit $200 this year. Okay. 600% up since the IPO in what, about 7 years? Not bad. .com bubble, right? What else? Netflix. You need internet for Netflix, right? .com bubble. Netflix is blowing up. Okay. What else? What else do we need to do to prove to you when people are calling something a bubble, you know there's money to be made. There ain't no bubble bursting here, man. The only bubble that'll be bursting is your bubble gum. This is a revolution, folks. People are going to be smoking more cannabis. People are going to be taking more CBDs. People are going to be buying pre-rolled doobies because they don't know how to roll because they're trying for the first time. People are going to be taking more shatter. People are going to be drinking cannabis-infused beverages. I don't see cannabis-infused beverages anywhere yet. Yet being the key word. Once that legalizes, which is now, And in 60 days, when we start seeing cannabis-infused beverages, we start seeing cannabis in your beer, we're going to start seeing cannabis in your water, we're going to see cannabis in your food, we're going to see cannabis in everything. You don't think that these companies are going to grow? Show me one person anywhere in the world that has predicted that the cannabis sector would shrink. Show me one. Show me one. And I'll call them stupid. Because last time I looked, the black market was reigning supreme globally in the cannabis sector. But there is a superhero trying to actually go after the black market. Now, I want to make something clear. I got nothing against the black market. I'm just an investor, okay? I got nothing against the black market. I have no hate on the black market. Honestly, couldn't care less if it's an LP or the black market. I really couldn't care less. I want to make some of your messages are hilarious. People trying to say we're late. Meanwhile, we're at 52-week lows, and this entire sector just legalized it. And people want to say that we're late. Late? We're not even in the first inning. In fact, not only are we not late, we haven't even started. We are in our first year of legalization. We're just trying to figure it out. And you guys want to call us late? I got a song for you trolls. Get ready to get your asses squeezed, eh? Shorters. I got a song for you trolls. I made a song just for you guys. Because you love to lie. And I'm all about the truth. I follow the light. You follow the darkness. The song is for you trolls. Listen carefully. Listen carefully, troll boys. The song is for you. The song is for the trolls, for all the haters, for all the people that don't think that cannabis is going to be the biggest, fastest growing industry in the world, which we all know it is already. It is already. It's just all illegal. When that becomes legal, we are talking trillions. Forget billions. We're talking trillions. Forget millies. Forget billies. We talking trillions.
Flying so high, get up on my cloud. You see the talk to it, making us out. Hey, troll, how you doing? How you been? How's your grit? How's it hanging? Got you dirty? How you live? Hey, hater, how's your fingers feel? Cause you been typing all day, I'm here to hurt your feelings. Hey, troll, have you done anything lately? Are you working? Are you serving? Why you always acting shady? Hey, hater, oh, why so quiet?
The truth. The truth. The king of cannabis.
Why you can't get comma? Oh wait, you're too busy to love people on the internet. Speak your own like my God, I really can't get into that. You've now entered beast mode. It's feast time, I reload. I shoot back with these hoes, and this what it look like when P.O. your hero. Pissed off, now eat those. I'm hot like Puerto Rico. If you know what you're call them out, this is what it's all about. Why you do it for the cloud, and I'm here just to shut them down. Leave them 6 feet underground. I'ma kill up all the trolls till there's no more trolls running around. I know this shit is only right. You hate me cause you're only life. You stay like this, then here's a kiss goodbye. But you can change your ways, just hit subscribe. Hey troll, how you doing? How you been? How's your bridge? How's it hanging? Got you dirty? How you live? Hey hater, how's your fingers feel? Cause you been typing all day, I'm here to hurt your feelings. Hey troll, have you done anything lately? Are you working? Are you serving? Why you always acting shady? Hey hater, oh why so quiet? I'm on chill, we about to start a riot. This message is for the trolls, so you're more rich, okay? I know you love to hate me, but deep down inside you love me, okay? But I have a message for you trolls. Now
That's for the trolls, for all the people that don't think that the cannabis sector is going to grow. Clearly, you're stupid if you don't think that the cannabis sector is going to grow. There's a company that just changed the game. And I got to give mad shout out to HEXO. HEXO just, and we have one of our members that's in Quebec that's going to be buying the product tomorrow. The product's already flying off the shelves. HEXO just changed the game. HEXO literally came out and said they're going after the black market. And they're selling ounces now for $125 an ounce. $125 an ounce. That's a pretty good price. And $4.49 per gram. Literally creating a product saying that they're going after the black market. This is the start. This is really what it's about. When the black market starts getting pressure from the LPs, that's going to force the black market to either lower the prices or to go legal. Those are really the only two things they can do. And they've already lowered the prices so much that there really isn't that much profit anymore. So for them to lower the prices even more, it's going to pretty much put them right out of the game. So what I think is going to end up happening now is you're going to see more and more LPs do what HEXO did because they're going to have to compete with HEXO. Otherwise, HEXO is going to get the whole market share. So they're going to have to lower their pricing and they're going to have a low price product. This is what the dispensaries do here in Vancouver. They've got a low price product at like $4 a gram. And then they got the higher level product at $10 up to $20 per gram. This is what the LPs have to do to compete. They got to be smart. They can't be so greedy. You got to have a $4 or $5 per gram product. And then you're going to have an $8, $10, $12, $15, $20 product. What that does is it's going to force everyone to buy from the LPs. Why? Would you rather buy from the black market where you don't know if those products are lab tested? You don't know where they came from. And it may or may not be the best product. Or would you rather buy from a licensed LP whose product is lab tested? And what HEXO is saying is their product has 12 to 18% THC. So I'm assuming the product's going to be pretty potent. I'm assuming the product's going to be pretty good. So I'm assuming that that's going to really put a dent into the black market. And we're going to see more LPs follow in HEXO's footsteps to compete with HEXO. Some of you are asking if Aurora is going to be good. Aurora's already one of the biggest in the world. The only company that has more revenue than Aurora right now, I believe, is Afria and Scott's Miracle-Gro. Everybody else is chasing Aurora in revenue. Aurora also happens to be the biggest in the world, 25 countries. And I believe that Aurora is going to be one of the top 5 LPs in the world when it's all said and done. So in my opinion, Aurora is very undervalued, very underappreciated, very underexposed. And Aurora has enormous global potential. And anybody that gets into Aurora now is going to make at least 100 to 200% returns. I don't see any reason why Aurora doesn't go to at least $10 in the next year, considering Aurora is going to be at $1 billion in sales. If you're doing $1 billion in sales, in my opinion, you should be priced at least $10. Yeah, you might be going anywhere from 5 to 20 based on news and fundamentals, good and bad news, whatever. But on average, a company that's doing $1 billion in sales should be priced around $10 on the street, as far as I'm concerned, based on my experience. So once Aurora gets up to $1 billion in sales, they will be priced at least $10. So for you to get into Aurora now at around $5, it's an easy double. It's an easy double. Infinite Possibility says, I'm excited about Pasha, hoping it goes to 100. Yeah, Pasha has a lot of potential. Wow. Texas black market is about the same. $325 an ounce. Oh my goodness. $325 an ounce? Thank you guys for the 46 likes. Over 100 people watching just on YouTube. And we got lots of people watching on LiveMe and joining us on LiveMe. Thank you guys. If you haven't hit the like button, smash the like button. Share this video everywhere. Share it on all social media. I'm the only guy I know It's going to come live and talk to you about what's going on every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't care if it's late. I don't care if it's early. I'm just here to break you guys the news and create an entertaining environment where you can ask questions and we can talk about the cannabis sector, because I love this sector and I believe that this is the hottest sector in the world. I'm excited to be a part of it. I am excited to be a part of this. And I've been a part of this now for over 2.5 years. And now I'm a part of the fabric of the cannabis sector. And I'm just excited to be a part of this, man. I am. And nobody's going to be able to tell me that this cannabis sector sucks. Nobody's going to be able to tell me that the sector is going to fail. Nobody's going to be able to tell me anything negative about the sector, because the reality is I know better. I've been here for a long time, and I've seen huge highs. I've seen tons of success, and I've also seen some failures along the way. We've seen CanTrust this year inexplicably growing behind walls, get caught by Health Canada. We've seen their stock fall from a high of, I believe, $15 down to $1. Crazy moves there. Now Health Canada has said that they're going to destroy $77 million worth of product from CanTrust. CanTrust has agreed to allow them to destroy it. And all of a sudden, the day they announced that, the stock goes up 50%. This entire sector is crazy, okay? So it's a very volatile sector. We're going from having an illegal business for 100 plus years, all of a sudden turning legal. We got guys that have been operating privately for 100 plus years, generation after generation after generation, all of a sudden going legal. It's going to be a process. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight, but we are already seeing signs of the sector turning. It started when True Leaf started to show profit. Then CWeb started to show profit. Then company after company after company after company, labs started to show profit. Organogram started to show profit. We're starting to see profit. We're starting to see first we started seeing revenues. Then we started seeing EBITDA. Then we started seeing profit. Then the next step will be to see huge profits. This is the evolution of the fastest growing sector in the world. If you don't think that this is going to become the fastest growing sector in the world, you're not living in Canada. I'm going to tell you what happened last year. So last year, I've been in the stock market for quite some time. Last year, all the cannabis stocks exploded, and it was just crazy. And it was like a huge run, right? Everything was exploding. Everything was hitting 52-week highs. And in Canada especially, it was crazy. We saw Canopy Growth go from like, literally, we've seen Canopy Growth go from $1 to $70 in Canada. 7,000%, okay? Now, they've come back down a lot, right? Which, in my opinion, is a good thing. It's a buying opportunity. If you don't think Canopy Growth is a buy, you don't understand this market. We've seen them go up to 52-week highs, and now we've seen them come down to 52-week lows. Do you think the market makers don't know that the entire sector is at 52-week lows? They took the market there. The market makers took the market to 52-week lows. You think if they can take it to 52-week lows, they can't take it back to 52-week highs? And you think the market makers don't like making money on the way up, just on the way down? Believe me, they love making money on the way up just as much as they love to make money on the way down. Believe me. So they know that the market's at 52-week lows. They know that Canopy Growth's at 52-week lows. They know Aurora Cannabis is at 52-week lows. They know that everything is at 52-week lows. They know that Kush Bottles is grossly undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. They all know. So just like they made a ton of money on the way down, they're going to make a ton of money on the way up. But I promise you, those 52-week highs will not last. It will not go up forever. Just like it can't go down forever, it will not go up forever. Just like they're looking for ways to bring it down. When they go all the way up, they're going to find ways to bring it up, and then they're going to find ways to bring it down again. So remember these days when everything is down. So when we get back up to 52-week highs, you have to sell, okay? You have to sell because the prices won't last. Just like these 52-week lows will not last forever, the 52-week highs will not last forever. And when we get to those 52-week highs, sell. Then stay in cash and wait again for 52-week lows. Buy again. Then wait for 52-week highs. Sell. Then wait for 52-week lows. Buy again. Then wait for 52-week highs. Sell. That's how you play this market, man. I love these messages from the trolls. These trolls are pathetic. They're so pathetic. If you are truly believing that the cannabis sector is not going to grow, you are on another planet. You are on another planet. You need to stop doing the crack. You need to stop doing the heroin. If you clearly do not think that this sector is going to grow, you got to get off the crack, okay? Get off the crack, get off the heroin, get off the meth, okay? Get into cannabis. It's much safer, legalized, standardized testing, lab tested. Get into the cannabis, get into the CBDs, edibles in 60 days. You can just pop in some edibles in your mouth, eat some chocolate bars. You can drink some cannabis-infused beverages. Soon we'll have beer with weed in it. It's true. It's true. It's not out there yet, which means once it's out there, more revenue for all the companies, okay? So let me just finish this story. So about a year ago, the entire cannabis sector explodes in Canada. It got to the point where nobody was buying anything else in Canada other than cannabis stocks. Literally. It got to the point in Canada where nobody was buying anything else in Canada except for cannabis stocks. Nobody was buying gold stocks. Nobody was buying gold, oil, and gas stocks. Nobody was buying anything. Nobody was buying tech stocks. Everybody was buying cannabis stocks in Canada. So you know what they did? Guess what they did? Guess what they did? They crashed the sector. Oh, no, don't buy cannabis stocks. They're dangerous. They're volatile. They're risky. Look at CanTrust. Look at CanTrust. Look at CanTrust. Look at CanTrust. Oh my God, look at CanTrust. So the whole sector goes down, and what goes up? Everyone all of a sudden starts getting scared. Oh my God, cannabis stocks are going to fail. People are going to stop smoking the greens. Really? Really? So they take the whole sector down. Everything goes to 52-week lows. They reset the market, right? Everybody starts buying gold. On the TSX, everybody starts buying gold. Everybody starts buying oil and gas. Everybody starts buying energy stocks. Everybody starts buying tech stocks. All of a sudden, nobody's buying cannabis stocks anymore. Do you see what happened? So the next time, which is coming very, very soon, we start seeing huge 52-week highs again, and everything starts blowing up. The entire TSX is going to go bonkers. Everyone's going to be buying weed stocks again like crazy. And then they're going to come up with some other stupid reason why cannabis stocks shouldn't be invested in. Because they have to, because everybody's buying them. And if everybody in the whole world is buying cannabis stocks, nobody's going to be buying tech stocks. No one's going to be buying oil and gas stocks. No one's going to be buying gold. Nobody is going to buy anything other than cannabis stocks. And if nobody buys anything other than cannabis stocks, that's not good for business. The world must continue to go round. We still need people to be doctors. We still need people to be lawyers. They still need to be people to be teachers. They still need people to do everything else. You can't just have everybody just invest in weed, become rich, and do nothing else. That would mess up the whole world. So you have to understand the game here. They have to let it grow slowly because there's so much excitement about this sector that when it explodes, everybody rushes it. Everybody rushes it. So because the elite make money on everything, including cannabis, they have to protect their other cash cows. They got to protect their oil and gas business. They got to protect their tech business. They got to protect their pharmaceutical business. They got to protect their gold business. They got to protect their silver business. Because to be quite frank, About a year ago, nobody gave a shit about any of those businesses. Everybody only cared about weed. And that's bad for business. That's bad for business. Think about it logically. So now we got cannabis. It's legal for a year in Canada. We're just getting started. Everything's at 52-week lows across the board. This is the best time to buy. These companies have never made more money. These companies have never had better products. These companies have never had more experience. These companies have never had more competition. These companies have never had as many products to sell. These companies have never had as good of a board. These companies have never had guys like me pushing them like today. So this sector is only getting bigger, people. So when you see that the stocks are going down and the revenues are going up, these companies are learning more. They're becoming more experienced. They're getting better growers. They're getting better bankers. They're getting better funding. Aurora Cannabis has 3 of the 5 biggest banks funding them in Canada. Aurora Cannabis is green gold. If you don't think that Aurora Cannabis is going higher, you don't understand this business. How could Aurora Cannabis do anything other than go higher? They're growing. They're growing. Stocks that grow go up. Stocks that don't grow go down. Aurora Cannabis is in 25 countries. They just did $100 million in quarterly revenue. A year ago, they were doing like 20 million in quarterly revenue. We're talking about like hundreds of thousands of % revenue growth across the entire industry. So don't listen to all the haters. Don't listen to all the trolls. Don't listen to all the naysayers. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. We may never see anything like this again in our entire lifetime. If you do not position yourself in a new sector that's going from illegal to legal, you're going to miss out on one of the fastest growing opportunities of our entire lifetime. Just like I was 100% confident that Facebook would make it, I'm 100% confident that the cannabis sector is going to make it. 100% confident. Just like Facebook went public at 30, went down to 13, everybody panicked and sold. I was sitting just chilling. Okay, we'll wait. Then it went to 40. I sold, took my 25%. I was happy. I could have waited and sold this year and made 600% in like what? It's been like what, 7 years since Facebook did its IPO? Not bad. 600% in 7 years? Not bad. Not bad. But in its first year, it was a roller coaster ride. Well, guess what? This entire sector has only been legal in Canada for 1 year. 1 year. Not 2 years, not 5 years, not 10 years. 1 year. The average business takes 5 years to show profitability. This entire sector is only 1 year legal. We are seeing companies like Delta 9, which I interviewed the CEO, 29-year-old, sharpest, youngest CEO, as far as I'm concerned, in the entire sector. They're going to be a profitable company. They're on the path to profitability. They've raised $60 million. The guy's 29. $60 million they've raised. Is that not impressive to you? This is a sector that is going to turn you, some of you, into multimillionaires. Some of you into billionaires. Some of you into trillionaires. This is not a one-day wonder sector. This is not one day we're here, the next day we're gone. No. No. This is Accumulation Nation. This is the time to accumulate the best companies, watch Rich TV Live every day, and accumulate the best companies. If you don't know which ones are the best, go to our Telegram, join our Telegram group, okay? Go in there before you even buy a stock and say, guys, I want to buy this stock. What do you think? Get other people's opinions. Listen to their opinions. and then make a good educated decision. Because if you position yourself in the top 10 cannabis stocks in Canada and the top 10 cannabis stocks in America and think, I'm just going to keep accumulating over the next 10 to 20 years, all the best assets, how could you not create wealth for yourself? How could you not create wealth for yourself? If you're accumulating the best cannabis stocks over the next 10 years in Canada and the US, how are you not going to create wealth for yourself? I'm just saying, like, if there was companies that were showing 1,000% loss, I'd be worried. But I'm watching companies like Delta 9 grow by 1,100% revenue in 1 year. I'm watching companies like Afria, one of the biggest already, grow by 850% revenue in 1 year. 850% revenue. In 2018, in Q1 2019, Afria reported $13 million in revenue. In Q1 2020, Afria reported $126 million in revenue. If that is not impressive to you guys, show me something more impressive. Please show me. I would love to see. I would love to see you guys show me another industry anywhere. Gold, oil and gas, silver, tech, anywhere, where we are seeing across the board 1,000% revenue growth in 1 year. 1,000% revenue growth in 1 freaking year. It's mind-boggling. I'm going to keep telling you to buy at 52-week lows because that's how you make money. You buy at 52-week lows and you sell in the green. At 52-week highs, you need to be thinking about selling. At 52-week lows, you need to think about buying. If you buy a piece of shit company at a 52-week low, you're going to lose. But if you buy a great company when it's trading at a 52-week low, you're going to win. The stock market is all-knowing. They know when a company's undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed. And they know when a company is overvalued, overappreciated, and overexposed. The question is, do you know? That's the question. I love it. People saying I'm pumping. What am I pumping? The facts? Rich, stop pumping. What am I pumping? I love to know. Tell me what I'm pumping. I'm just talking about what's going on in the sector. I got a pump for my son's soccer ball. I can bring that pump and I can show you guys how I'm a pumper. So you guys want to call me a pumper? I can show you a pump. Is that what you want? You guys want to see a pump? It's just funny watching people hate. If you're a hater, why don't you just look yourself in the mirror? Ask yourself, why do you hate yourself so much? What is the real reason why you hate yourself so much? Ask yourself. Because I have no hate for anyone. I got no hate for anyone. I love you all. I want you all to win. I want you all to have health. I want you all to have wealth. I get no benefit out of seeing people fail. I get no benefit in my life out of seeing people struggle. I have no benefit in my life from seeing people have a hard time. So if you have a hate for me, a guy who's trying to help others, then you really clearly hate yourself because I don't know you and I have no hate towards you. And if I did know you, I probably wouldn't hate you either because I have no reason to hate you. I got no reason to hate anybody. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not a person that has hate in my heart. Oh my God, let me go on YouTube. Somebody's talking about buying cannabis stocks. Let me tell them that he's a liar. He doesn't know what he's talking about, even though he correctly predicted the rise of Canopy Growth in 2017. And he correctly predicted the rise of organogram in 2017. And he correctly predicted the rise of Aurora in 2017. And he correctly predicted the rise of Afria in 2017. And he correctly predicted the rise of Kronos Group, which went up 2,000% in 2017. He correctly predicted everything, but he knows nothing. Don't listen to that guy. He knows nothing. Listen to the troll here that's telling you not to buy cannabis stocks because cannabis is bad and it's going to fail. Oh my goodness. Cannabis is going to fail. You couldn't have a more perfect product. Do you guys want me to tell you guys why I don't like oil and gas and gold stocks? Because I've bought them before. Do you know what oil and gas and gold stocks do with your money? Guess what they do? Guess what they do? They put it in the ground. They take your money, they put it in the ground, and they dig, and they dig, and they dig for gold. Do you know what we do in the cannabis sector? We grow it. It's 100% guaranteed that we can grow it. We're not taking the money, putting it in the ground, hoping to find cannabis. We just take seeds, sprinkle it, add water, add light, add nutrients, add love, and it grows like Jack and the Beanstalk. So do you honestly think that gold companies can compete when they're taking your money and they're trying to find gold? Do you think oil and gas companies can compete when they're taking your money and they're putting millions of dollars into holes in the ground trying to find oil and gas? Do you honestly think they can compete with cannabis companies that just take seeds and grow? Like, nobody can compete with this. That's right, Lorenzo. That's right, Mark Pepper. This is green gold. Who do you guys think called this sector Legalization 2.0 first? Me. Now everybody's calling it Legalization 2.0. Who was the first one to call Canopy Rivers Canopy 2.0? Me. Now everybody calls Canopy Rivers Canopy 2.0. Who was the first one to call AUSA ACB 2.0? Me. Now everybody calls Aurora Cannabis ACB 2.0. Everybody else is talking about AUSA like it's their pick. Man, I've been talking about AUSA before they were even public. I got all the videos to back it. I come up with words, I come up with terms, and then the entire media worldwide uses my terms. I brought up Legalization 2.0 first. Nobody else. Nobody else. I've been doing a countdown to legalization the first time, before anybody else. And I've been talking to you guys about Legalization 2.0 for months. Months. I love it. It makes me laugh when I see other people, man. It just makes me laugh. They must be watching Rich TV, and then they immediately go live and they talk about what I talked about. What the fuck? Really? Jeez. Eno Hara says, I love investing in the green gold because I personally use the green gold and I know the benefits of the green gold. There's a lot of people that use, my friend, and the green gold has been used way before my time and will continue to serve, and it will be used when we are all gone. That's why this will be the fastest growing, biggest money-making sector we have ever seen in the history of the stock market. You heard it here first. We are in the fastest growing, biggest money-making sector in the history of the stock market. Anybody that's in Canada will know exactly what I'm talking about. A year ago, the TSX was being run by cannabis stocks. Nobody gave a shit about anything other than cannabis stocks until they literally had to go on TMX Money and say, we're not going to continue to talk only about cannabis stocks. We also got to talk about other stocks. Because it was flooded with cannabis stocks. Nobody gave a shit about anything else. It's going to happen again. And it's going to get so big and so powerful, just like Amazon, just like Google, just like Netflix. It cannot be denied, people, just like Twitter. It cannot be denied. It is the future. Companies like Aurora Cannabis, companies like Afria, companies like Canopy Growth Corp, companies like Cureleaf, companies like Trueleaf, companies like Green Thumb. I just gave you guys 6 of the best. You buy those 6, you accumulate those 6, you're set for life. Like nobody else is doing this for you guys. Those are free. Those are 6 free gifts to make you rich. That's why you watch Rich TV Live, right? Aurora Cannabis, Afria. These prices are such a joke too. Aurora Cannabis, Afria, Canopy Growth, all a buy right now. Trueleaf, Green Thumb, Cureleaf, all a buy right now. You accumulate those 6 picks, you buy them when they're red, you sell them when they're green, and you just buy those 6 for the rest of your life. How are you going to lose? How are you going to lose? Tell me how you're going to lose. Tell me. How the hell are you going to lose? You're not going to lose, man. You're not going to lose. Exactly. Eno Hara is saying, I absolutely love the fact that we're getting these great companies at a discount. More shares for me, baby. Exactly. Infinite Possibilities is predicting that Xena is going to go to $20. I agree with you. They will. Because once they show profitability, they will not be denied. Everything between now and then is a path to profitability. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be highs and there's going to be lows. But once companies start showing profits like Trueleaf, like Scott's Miracle Grow, look at SMG. Scott's Miracle Grow is the example that everybody else should be chasing. Scott's Miracle Grow is a $100 stock, 55 million shares issued and outstanding, great share structure. Scott's Miracle Grow made $3 billion in the last year and has $372 million in net income. That is the example that everybody else is chasing. And they will get there. Scott's Miracle Grow has been doing it way longer than everybody else. When all the other companies catch Scott's Miracle Grow and then pass them, because they will, believe me, you're going to see companies like Canopy Growth go up like crazy. Aurora Cannabis go up like crazy. Afria go up like crazy. Trueleaf go up like crazy. Cureleaf go up like crazy. C-Web go up like crazy. Green Thumb go up like crazy. Tilray go up like crazy. But we need to get the revenues to keep growing. And we need the profits to keep growing. And once we see the profits all across the board, everybody starts showing profitability. And everybody's profits are now growing in competition with each other. That's when you're going to see a whole new ball game. And then all the analysts are going to come out and say, holy moly, these cannabis companies are profitable. They're a buy. All of a sudden, all the analyst ratings are going to be moving up. Everyone's going to say the entire sector is a buy. Everyone's going to say they're undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. And you're going to see the stocks are going to skyrocket. When is it going to happen? I have no idea. I'm not one of the elite yet. I'm not sitting at that table with the puppy master saying, all right, guys, take them down. All right, guys, take them up. I'm not at that table yet. One day. One day. But I promise you, I'm smart enough to know that, and I've been around cannabis my whole life. I'm smart enough to know that people are not going to stop smoking cannabis. I know that for a fact. I'm smart enough to know that people are not going to stop taking CBDs. I know that for a fact. I'm smart enough to know that people are not going to stop taking edibles. I know that for a fact. I'm smart enough to know that cannabis-infused beverages, which hasn't even happened yet anywhere in the world, is about to happen, and that's going to probably change the world too. Smart enough to know that. And I'm smart enough to know that Canada's only been legalized for 1 year, and we're just trying to figure it out. The black market still owns 86% of the market until companies like HEXO start doing smart marketing campaigns to start taking out the black market, which I promise you, they're not going to be the only ones. you're going to see everybody else come out with a low price product. Mark my words. Remember, I'm Richard Thomas. I predict the future. I know this game. I'm in the sector. Look at my gear. There ain't nobody else dressed like me, okay? Everybody else is going to come out with a low product. Every other LP has to come up with a low price product if they want to compete with the black market. If you're an LP and you're watching this, you need to come up with a low price product to compete with the black market. I'm not saying all your prices need to be low, but you should have at least one product like HEXO, at least one, maybe two, maybe three, that people can buy for $100 an ounce, $120 an ounce. Around that price, it's on lock. At that point, we're talking the entire sector will grow exponentially. You will see how quickly those products will be blown off the shelves because pricing is a big factor. It's the number one factor is pricing. It is. I would say, well, okay. Quality is number one, pricing is number two. But I would say that quality and pricing are almost equally important. How can anyone say pricing is not important? Pricing is always important for a customer. It's the most important thing. I can buy this ounce for $125. I can buy this ounce for $225. Which one am I going to buy? I'm going to buy the one for $125. I'm at least going to try it. If it's good, I'll buy more. If it sucks, I go back to my $225. This is the way people think. Okay. This is the way people think. So if you're a licensed producer and you're trying to compete, come up with a low price product. Come up with 1, 2, 3 low price products. You will have huge sales. Everyone that's buying from the black market will start buying from you. People don't really want to buy in the black market. Trust me, they don't. So if you have a chance to buy from an LP and it's high quality and it's a good price, I truly believe you will see a huge shift where you'll see closer to 70 or 80% of the buying is going to come from the LPs now because of the pricing and because the products are lab tested. It just makes sense. Why would you buy from the black market if you're going to pay the same, the quality is around the same, but it's not lab tested? You have no idea where that product's coming from. Unless it's your buddy who's growing in his basement and you actually see the buds yourself, which 90% of the time is not happening, right? So there's a lot of people out there that are just buying from the black market. They have no idea where it's coming from. Now all of a sudden you get to buy from a licensed LP. It's lab tested product, 12 to 18% THC, and it's fairly priced. This is pretty genius by HEXO. And I see a lot of other companies are going to copy them. And that's the thing, like we've already seen this in Colorado, in America. The prices have gone so much to compete with the black market, but they still have good quality bud at low prices. And the revenue in Colorado dwarfs the revenue in Canada, and Colorado only has 5 million people. Why? Because Colorado has realized that if you want to compete with the black market, you got to lower your prices. Duh. So for 1 year, everybody in Canada tried to be greedy and try to have the prices high, and then they realize that you're not getting any sales. If you want sales, lower your prices. Now all of a sudden, people have lowered the prices thanks to HEXO, and watch, I guarantee you that will become HEXO's #1 selling product. Mark my words. Infinite possibilities. If there's a troll, just get rid of them. You don't even have to give them warnings. Just get rid of them. We don't need them here. It's a waste of our time. We eat the trolls for breakfast. We do. I eat them for breakfast. People trolling the fastest growing sector in the world. It's funny because it makes you wonder, like, do these trolls even smoke weed? I bet you they do. So why are you hating so much? You're hating on a guy who talks about weed? Why? Like, you got to really hate yourself. You really got to hate yourself if you're hating and trolling on a guy who's talking about weed. Like, seriously, it doesn't make any sense. It's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Like, get a life, man. Nobody cares about you. Your 2 seconds of fame, putting a message in a group chat. Like, how pathetic is that? Like, get a life, man. Seriously, what's wrong with people? All right. I have this song from Ill Kid. Listen to the words. Weed Stocks to Watch, it's called. Listen to the words on Live Me. Thank you guys for joining on Live Me. Wow. We just hit 1,000 likes on Live Me. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Thank you, Live Me. I love you, Live Me. Great streaming platform. If you guys haven't shared this video yet on Live Me, please share it everywhere. Same thing on YouTube. If you guys haven't shared this live stream, share it everywhere. I'm live. I have no idea how long I'm going to stay live. Probably as long as it takes before I want to roll a blunt. So, I'm kind of thinking about rolling a blunt now, but I don't really want to leave. But I kind of want to celebrate the legalization. So probably going to roll a cannon pretty soon. But we'll see. As long as we have people here, I'm going to stay live, though. What the hell? It's a celebration day. Legalization 2.0 is here. Green gold is here. And we are going to win, baby. We're going to win big. We're going to win very, very big. Oh, what the hell is going on? Why is this not working? Why is this not working? What the hell is going on? Oh, here we go. Listen to the words. Shout out to Ill Kid, man, for the music. Song makes me so happy. Can't nobody match the grind, cause I hustle every day. I know that we ain't got much time. I do this for the 52-week highs and the lows, how it goes. Hope you enjoying the show. Rich TV is in the house, big money, big stocks, that's what we all about. Ill Kid is in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on the paper chase. I think this bad boy's coming out today, man. You guys see one of these? Respect the hustle, cause the hustle never stops. I keep buying on the low and never selling when it tops. How much Richie got the picks for the whole crew? You better listen up. You put the weed in here. You've never used the bong. You put the weed in here. Pack it in. Get a lighter. Chamber gets filled. Pull it out. Open it up. Again. We always learning when we making our mistakes. Don't feel bad about an L, cause winning is our fate. Ill Kid talking facts, I'ma guide you. And if you down with the cause, then you can ride too. Rich TV is in the house, big money, big stocks, that's what we all about. Ill Kid is in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on the paper chase. Can't nobody match the grind, cause I hustle every day. I know that we ain't got much time. This is easy to clean. You put it in the freezer, and it literally cracks, and you just clean it. Everything falls off. It's really easy to clean. And it's rubber. You can drop it, it doesn't break. A lot of these are glass, right? A lot of these are glass, so they break. You can go ahead, but I'm a spider on the wall like it's Charlotte's Web. I got the stamina when I'm buying half of you. Don't listen to the poor advice, that shit is bad for you. Yeah, it's rubber. It's covered in face just like a masquerade. But my soul is in peace, I tell them namaste. Can't trust something that you can't trust. Canadian can bounce off the floor. Like dandruff. I hug and kiss when you know what that is. XO. Parlez-vous français, I tell them HEXO. Rich TV is in the house, big money, big stocks, that's what we all about. Ill Kid is in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on the paper chase. Can't nobody match the grind, cause I hustle every day, I know that we ain't got much time. I do this for the 52-week highs and the lows, how it goes, hope you enjoying the show. I love Ill Kid, man. I can listen to his songs all day, man. Ill Kid is so dope. Like, who else has songs like this? Anybody? Anybody, please let me know if anybody has songs like this. I'd like to know. Let's give you guys another song. Here's another good song for you guys to listen to. We're going to listen to a few songs and then we're going to call it a night. Even though it's 9 a.m. Hey man, we're going to see green. This is Legalization 2.0, baby. Listen to the words. Something that you never seen. You can join the group. 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 Channel from a minor to a major, give me players in the damn game, now they wanna pay us. You wanna advertise your stock, you can come and holler. We got members that are ready to drop all them dollars. Back it up, we can back it up. 20,000 subscribers, oh my God, you can add it up. Comment below, getting on the go. Sell it up high, we buy it down low. We brought you with it, we the shit's there. What's your decision? Either standing or you sitting. Making so many videos, I'm like, here we go. So many controls, damn, I'm like, yo. I'm saying positive, all the members are dope too. If you want to get big money, we can show you. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. When we talk about stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green. Something that you never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 We in the second round. Look where I am. He told you what to get. He told you what I am. Getting busy. Getting busy. They wanna about kids like who is he? The market crazy. Manipulation. I'm finna get this money. He's on the determination. Good weed. Good weed. I roll it up. I smoke it up. I'm like, cool weed. Look back. Who you think brought you chemistry? Now it's up 100%. That's the recipe. That's the antidote. Damn, yeah, your man is dope. Watch me dance. I'm a prance like an antidote. Zena. You know that we been blessed. I'm talking about the sky, not the warrior princess. Watch the big stocks rocking through the roof. And if you're looking for winners, you can fucking join the group. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. When we talk about stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green. Something that you never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. When we talk about stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green. Something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 Dropping hits. 24/7. It's true. Rich TV Live and Ill Kid. Oh man, I love that song. So yeah, man, we've been doing this for 2.5 years. January will be 3 years. I feel very blessed to be a part of this sector. I remember 2 years ago, I couldn't get anybody to come on our show. Nobody wanted to come on our show. And now we've got CEOs that are on here consistently. We've come really a long way. And we've seen cannabis become legal in Canada. We've seen edibles now become legal in Canada. We've now seen cannabis-infused beverages become legal in Canada. This is a great time to be an investor in the cannabis sector. I can't think of a better time for investors to position themselves, maybe other than 2017, because we're back to 2017 prices. Not everything, but a lot of stocks are back to 2017 prices. In my opinion, that's a buying opportunity. I hope you guys take advantage of it. I want to congratulate everyone for making it to Cannabis Legalization 2.0. I want to go and celebrate in style. Going to take advantage of my pipe, some of my blunts, and just going to enjoy the day and just have fun with it. Hope you guys do the same. So have a great day. Enjoy your day. If any crazy thing happens, I might come back live. I don't know. I might be too fucked up to do that. But one thing for sure is I'm going to enjoy myself. I hope you enjoy yourselves too. I love this business. I love this sector. Sometimes I'm going to get up. Sometimes I'm going to get down because I'm an investor like you guys. You know, people were on me last week or so because I was pretty hard on Cannabis. And I said, well, when you've been as positive about Zenabis as I have, and you have as much money invested in Zenabis as I have, and you've seen them go down for as many months as I have, I think as an investor, you have the right to show your frustration. Isn't that what we do? Like, that's what we do here, right? We have a platform where we can talk about things. And if we're not happy about something, we should have the right to be able to address it. So I think that's really what we're all about here at Rich TV Live, is to create a platform where we can talk about things that we're frustrated about, talk about stocks that we're frustrated about, talk about companies that we think are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, but have a huge upside. Talk about companies that we think are going to be great, but just are struggling, and why, and try to identify it and figure it out. And as a community, the most powerful cannabis community on the planet, as far as I'm concerned, just try to identify the best, because if you invest in the best are blessed, and you will win. And like I said since the beginning, for 2.5 years, if you're not winning, you're probably not watching. We bring in the winners and we bring them to you first. We've been doing it for 2.5 years. We're going to keep doing it. And it's because of you, the people, the community, that we can't stop bringing winners, because every day you guys are hitting me up with another pick, another pick, another pick, another pick, another pick. So keep bringing me the picks. Keep forcing me to do more research. Please do the research yourself too before you bring the picks, so it's really a good company. And let's enjoy the process, man. Let's enjoy the process. It's a great time to be a cannabis enthusiast. It's a great time to be a cannabis investor. So invest in the best are blessed. It's true. If you're not winning, you're probably not watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. And I'm about to be out, but we're going to go out in style. I have a song for all the haters, because I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I'm the original OG of cannabis. I'm in the sector. I'm in the media side. I have my own CBD business. I'm an OG. I'm the real deal, okay? There's a lot of guys out there that are going to talk cannabis stocks, but they don't know shit about cannabis. These guys are the real deal, believe me. Many years of, let's just say many years of cannabis experience. Let's just put it that way. Many years of cannabis experience. So you're not talking to some guy that just fell off the back of a coconut truck and just started talking about cannabis stocks because he thought cannabis might be something. No, you're talking to a guy that's been around the cannabis game his entire adult life and has been around it and seen every type of cannabis, lives in Vancouver, the heart of cannabis country, and literally is right in the thick of it every single day. That's who I am. So you can follow everyone else. That's fine. Or you can follow the best. We already know we're the best here. We've been the best since day one. We'll continue to be the best. And the thing that I'm the most proudest of in the last 2.5 years is that in 2.5 years, we went from picking stocks that were okay, some great, some really bad. And now, 2.5 years later, I feel like we're really good. I feel like we're getting really good. And the thing is, we're going to get better. We're going to get so much better. We're going to be implementing options. We're going to be implementing futures. We're going to be opening up our own store for gear. We're going to have Rich TV Live hats, t-shirts, hoodies, pants, mugs, products with Rich TV Live on it. Like, trust me, it's all coming. It's all coming. So there's a lot of big things coming. Be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's a lot of hard work to get where we are. It's a lot of hard work to get where these companies are. And big things are coming. I can promise you that. Big things are coming. And there's a reason why I've chosen to focus on the cannabis sector. I could talk about stocks all day. I don't have to talk about cannabis stocks. I could talk about gold. I could talk about oil and gas. I could talk about tech stocks. We could talk about those all day. I chose this sector for a reason, because I see the potential. I see the future. I am Rich Chadamas, and I see the future. And I see a future where companies like Aurora Cannabis are trading at $100. Companies like Canopy Growth are trading at $100. Companies like Afria are trading at $100. Companies like Truly are trading at $100. Companies like Cureleaf are trading at $100. Companies like GTII are trading at $100. You can book it. It's going to happen. Remember this day. Write it down. October 17th, 2019. Write down my predictions and talk to me in 10 years. That's all I got to say. We on a full alert for the sector. For the sector. Full alert, full alert, it's full alert.
I told y'all motherfuckers got a brother, and I was gonna blow her. And Kira did the same and made you throw up. I was talking about kush bottles, KSHB. I was talking about I ain't dissing what they gon' be. It was BBO. We gave you all the answers.
Yeah, Varun, you see that pick? You see those two picks, bro? Gold. Those two were gold. That's just how it goes. Rich TV is here. If you follow me on Live Me, I'll follow you.
Let me take you to the future with ACD on top and Africa right next to that shit in the second slot. I'm like Jordan in his prime, shooting with Pippen, making money all the time, fucking with some man. Kush bottles ain't going nowhere. You know it's gaining hype, and if you ain't watching, you ain't winning. It's time to say goodnight. Even that shit diva with that handle, you can leave that shit with Beaver. I don't fuck with non-believers. I got fire in my pocket, take my way into Supreme. If you bet on this company, you gon' make some cream. XOI, I got lots of that. It's about to pop and fat. I ain't gotta stop the rap to tell you that you copping that. Vivo, I got that in my Speedo. With eyes closed, eating a burrito or eating on some fucking Cheetos. Yeah, you know you buy that shit. It's a new strike on these haters in the midst will get you hit. Yeah. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you. Bow down, I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a greater trader than you.
Let's go.
Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Yeah.
Full alert for the whole sector.
Full alert, full alert, it's full alert. Yeah. Full alert, it's full alert. You kill the fucking building.
This is my favorite Ill Kid song. Listen to the words before we go. This is my favorite Ill Kid song. I love it. I'm going to start dancing over it.
Haters not bringing me down. I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Henny in my cup, yeah, straight up. I don't fuck with no ice cubes. Diamond stay dripping. I'm a white boy, nice whip with some nice moves. Bruce Lee smoking loose leaves. You swear I'm doing some kung fu. Got a trunk full of birds. Sit down, we playing
Duck, 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 goose.
Yeah. I ain't beginning. I've been here before. Haters are mad while I keep in the score. I lay on the beach, take a peek at the shore. My wife is a diamond, you sleep with a whore. My mother is serving my chef, you stay cooking. The business so dirty that mean they good looking. And if you get caught, then you have to be cooking. The recipe don't get to have to be drinking. This is no kid to play. I got shit to say. I got homies in the CFL for the NBA. Word and juice, anyways.
I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout.
You can just get off my cloud.
You could just get off my cloud.
Haters not bringing me down.
I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now.
Talking my shit, this a rocky shit. 3 seconds, I'm a blast off. Alpha Omega, see, I am the past, present, future, really no mask off. Fucking with rich, we getting rich. Yeah, you know my stack strong. Smoking in Philly, you silly. How many trolls trying to take along? Blaze through, then I'm back again. I got the keys and you can't get in. I do not take the L, so I just had to win. I run with killers and shooters and savages. I do not listen to you. I do not miss off the cue. I'm in the midst of Peru. Make no mistake, you in the lake, so they go fishing for you. Shooting like my name is Drew. Yo, I mix and produce. Just for loose. Listen to haters, they fuck, but it's funny. I'm getting money like I'm Mr. Magoo. Greedy as fuck, but I'm on this shit. I'm lyrical with it, you mumbling shit. Ghost Riders writing up all of your head. Your bitches with me and she sucking the dick. I don't do this for the clout. I don't do this for the clout. You can just get off my clout.
You can just get out my cloud.
Haters stop bringing me down.
I know you loving the sound. I know you loving the sound. Baby, just look at me now. Have a nice day, everybody. Cannabilla.
Time to sell or trade in your car.
I was about to say cannibalization. That was weird. Like a weird slip. Cannabis legalization 2.0. It's true. It's official. Let's go. Your boy's out. The original OG of the cannabis stock sector. Been here since 2017 and on a beer to the last day, to my last breath. I'm out. Peace.